So, hi dear Aquarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal of reading for all the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the month of February 2026 for Aquarius singles. Please keep in mind this is a general reading and don't try to fit yourself forcibly into the readings, honey. Okay, if they are not meant for you, they are not meant for you. For personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Aquarius. The overall energy for Aquarius people for their love and relationship area for this month of Feb 2026. We have the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck is a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you guys are trying your best to turn the tables in your favor when it comes to your love and relationship area. You guys are trying your best to surrender to the divine, let go and let God, and just waiting for the time when you guys are going to be at peace, when you guys will be able to connect with your heart again, because right now you're super disconnected from your heart, because these are all swords, right? Up in their kind of energy, being in this ruthless cutthroat energy of I am not going to connect with anyone who is going to give me any kind of mixed signals, any kind of up in the air energy, any kind of confusion kind of energy. If they are not going to be clear with me, I am not going to take shit from anyone, right? And that in itself is creating a lot of anxiety, lot of sleeplessness, lot of not being able to trust anything or anyone on this planet earth. Your mind is continuously telling you stories, scenarios, and whatnot. You are trying your best to disconnect from your mind and connect with your heart, but it's not happening because your mind is taking over all of your energies, all of your thinking, and everything. And it's making you feel like restless, anxious, not being able to sleep at night, thinking about what's going to happen next in your love and relationship area. Thinking, let's say you, for example, for some of you, you guys are literally having this thought of, I'm going to die alone. Nobody is in love with me. I'm not in love with somebody. I am going to die alone. Love is not meant for me. Love is not good for me, this and that. Because again, your mind is creating stories and scenarios that you are believing in, even if you don't want to, you are. And you're waiting for the time when your mind is going to be completely gone, like you are going to be no mind situation, and you're going to be super connected with your heart, and you will be able to feel happy again. And it's very difficult, by the way, but you are trying. Let's see your energies for a new person, newborn, new connection for this month, Aquarius. Okay, babies, come here, come here, come to mama, come to mama. Cool, we are going to do it again. Okay, my love, let's see. Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Fool card. Bottom of the deck is a King of Wands. Okay, you guys are going to be super attracted to someone. There is infatuation, there is passion, there is desire, there is attraction, there is everything. Then there comes the story. There is going to be a lot of emotionally overwhelming energies. It's going to be emotional roller coaster ride kind of a thing. Somebody is going to give you attention, but they're not going to give you enough attention to be in the connection. They're not going to pull back completely. They're not going to be in the situation completely. And then you guys are going to realize that this situation is making you feel restless, overwhelmed, and they are always keeping you on hold. They are always making you wait. This person, this energy is not good for you. So eventually you guys are going to disconnect. Eventually you guys are going to be like, I don't care. I don't want it. So you guys are going to feel infatuated. You guys are going to feel attracted. It can be the reverse also, that somebody is going to feel very attracted to you, very attracted to the idea of being with you. But as you are not going to be in your own good energies, you might keep them as an option. You might keep them on hold. You might keep them waiting. And then eventually they are going to realize that you're not interested, or you are not right now in the space of having a connection. So they are going to disconnect and move on. Okay, cool. So there will be initial pull, initial attraction, initial butterflies in the stomach kind of energy, but it's going to fade away because one of you is going to be in this zone of making the other person wait for a simple text for 7-8 hours, and you guys are going to be pissed off, and you guys are going to be Fuck this shit, I'm not into this. Cool. Let's see the message from the romance angels for you guys for this new person, new bond. What? This is the romance of the lifetime. See, true love. See, if you guys are going to handle this situation with love, if both of you will be able to manage this situation like two mature adults, this situation has the potential to become something really meaningful and beautiful. The initial stage is going to be very difficult, it's not going to be easy, but if you guys will be able to somehow stay in touch, stay in connection, maybe this is going to blossom into something really meaningful in the coming future. But the problem here is the initial stage of the connection, initial stage of the bond. Will you guys will be able to survive that? That's the question here. If yes, if you guys will be able to survive, this situation has the potential to slowly but surely go somewhere and become something really meaningful. Wow, I'm amazed. Let's see, for a past person, past situation, past connection that you guys might be still stuck on. What are the energies here? We have the strength, the four of cups, two of cups. Bottom of the deck is the ace of wands. There is still a connection between you guys. You guys can still feel each other's energies around you guys, like telepathically. You guys are, let's say for example, they post an Instagram story or something and you were thinking about the same thing, or they did something, or they post some pictures or something that you were thinking about the same colors and all that shit. So energetically you guys are going to feel very much connected to each other. When it comes to the 3D world, both of you are going to hold back this urge or desire to connect or reconnect with each other, because you guys are going to feel like, what is the use of going in a direction where all you are going to get is disappointment and disagreements and confusion. So even if there is going to be love, even if there is going to be the feelings of feeling like a soulmate kind of energy from either side, or maybe from both the sides, you guys are going to refrain from connecting with the other person here, because again you guys are going to feel like there's no use of going in that direction, because all I'm going to get out of all this is pain, stress and disappointment. Cool. Let's see the message for you guys from the romance angels for this past person, past situation, Aquarius. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. This is a clear cut message from the universe's side that you guys have to release this ex out of your life, out of your system. Until unless you guys are going to release this properly, you guys will not be able to open up your heart properly to the other person here. Releasing your ex means releasing their memories, releasing their energies, the disappointments, the baggage, the trauma, the pain, the hopes that you guys might be having regarding this connection. This is over. This is over. At least for the time being, it's over. I don't know about the future. Nobody knows about the future. What if I'm going to die tomorrow? Nobody knows. Let's see the guidance for you guys here, Aquarius, for this month for Aquarius singles. We have the Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Moon card. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. If you guys want to be really and truly happy in your life, with or without a person, doesn't matter if you have a person by your side or not. If you guys want to be truly happy with all of your heart and soul, learn to face your fears and insecurities head on. Learn. You guys have to properly learn how to face your fears, how to face your insecurities, how to deal with your traumas, how to deal with the hidden energies, hidden shadow work, hidden shadow side of yours that you never think about, that you never talk about, that you never feel like revealing to even yourself. Once you will be able to learn to how to deal with this dark side or shadow side of yours, you guys will be able to take the charge of your life in your own hands, and you guys will be able to manifest exactly the version of yourself that you guys are craving for. Your higher self is actually pushing you towards this energy of learn to deal with this. Don't avoid it, don't ignore it, don't feel like you can't do it, because you can. I gave the whole universe, I'm talking on the behalf of universe, I gave you the power to heal yourself. I gave you the power to, be strong. I gave you all the obstacles and challenges so that you can become strong, so that you can become the best version of yourself. But for that, on a human level, we guys have to learn. You can take some course, you can take some classes, you can learn meditations, you can connect with a healer, a spiritual guru, a mentor, you can connect with a psychologist. If you don't know from where to start, you can definitely connect with somebody with whom you can talk to properly and honestly about all the negatives and positives of your life, and then step by step you can move forward. Osho always suggested talk therapy for some time, like conversation therapy. Like you can connect with a therapist. Okay, you can connect with them, you can talk to them about everything that you have gone through, and they are going to show you the path. There is going to be a time when you have to leave the hand of the therapist also, and you have to walk on the path alone, or maybe you have to change and connect to spiritual people and people or energies. But start from somewhere, okay, wherever you feel like guided to. It's not like I am a guru or mentor or somebody and you should listen to me blindly, but start from somewhere and learn, and then you will become the best version of yourself. Aquarius, no matter how badly you are thinking, how internally, like how I'm not able to get the proper word here, intensely you are feeling the universe is punishing you, it's actually helping you. Let's see the last message from the universe's side for you guys. Okay, someone from your past is returning to your life. Maybe you should take help from someone that you had connected with at some point of time, and they are a really helpful person. They are really someone who can help you in moving forward. Don't hesitate to connect with somebody, reconcile with somebody from your past with whom you know you can get something good, something meaningful in return, that can help you to move forward, that can help you to heal and release everything that is stopping you from moving forward in your life. Look back in the past, maybe you had a person, maybe you had a therapist or a psychologist or healer or somebody with whom you can connect. Start from somewhere, Aquarius. That's the main thing. Cool. So thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.